Fireheart versus Spagooties.
Unleash the fire within. I can't do that.
Is this an Emerald Dream coin? I'm back to forgetting to update a coin for the expansion. You hope it's Librams? That would make this relevant. Looks like Holy Wrath though. But I had to have a mercy guess. Oh, it's Gald's Arms. Unless it isn't.
Not enough mana.
You always forget about the coin too. Real. Real and true. Real and stew. This is seeming less good than it was a minute ago. I won't lie to you, chat. Ooh. Ooh. I'll take it. I will take it. Now I kind of want to chill with this. Yeah. Marshy OMG, hope you're doing well. Been a while since I've seen you. Hey Six Step, how you doing? Keeping it real. I feel like I've fallen out of a lot of people's algorithms after being gone for a month. My videos are doing horrible, by the way. I don't know if you guys know. I'm hoping it'll pick back up. The expansion is very low hype. It's a very low hype expansion right now, unfortunately. So I think that's part of it. But yeah, I'm at like, you know, a couple of my videos have done like less than a third of viewership, which never happens. So Renee and I are trying to order pizza. We received a recommendation for Green Lantern, but apparently we're outside the delivery code, so it's gotta be Jets after all. I think it's like a little bit falling out of people's algorithms, but like I've had situations where I've like
do not touch.
where I've
Do not touch.
like stopped watching something for a little bit and then not been interested, right? Like I forced all of my viewers to take a break for a month. So like a lot of people just kind of falling off because I fell out of their routine kind of makes some sense. So I'm hoping like in another release or two, you know, to get back, like, as the mini set is, you know, it's only as good as the cards in it, and the last one was a freaking flop. That last mini set did not help me at all. That was so sad. And you know, given that the main mechanic of this set was designed with intent for it to flop, you know, I don't have a lot of hope. So we'll see. But anyways, if the in the event that the mini set does not help me, I'm hoping to at least gain back viewership by whatever the next set is. Spaghetti of Time. Thank God Gold Panther finally died. Are you tired of Gold Banner? Gold Banner of all things. My opponent is over it. See you later, Paladin. Did you try the Tavern Brawl yet, or not interested in standard cards? I would be interested, like, if I thought that a standard video would do well on my YouTube channel, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think that, so I didn't do it. I am Yusuf on YouTube, I remember, thank you so much. There is little time. There is little Tim. What is that? Is that my song? Oh, it's the undershirts, probably.
Oh.
Alright, well, I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna play Neophyte, and then I'm gonna play Blade Master, and hopefully they'll lose. Hopefully. Man, the fact that I can't actually explode this volcano is so annoying. Does it, if your opponent has King Crush, does it bug out the game board also, or is it only when you have it? Can I play Druid? I can. I played it earlier. Soon. It's both? That's annoying. It is stupid. I'm just really annoyed that those bugs don't get fixed, you know what I mean? Like, I'm annoyed at Blizzard and I'm annoyed at us, frankly. All right, chat. It's not 100% Blizzard's fault, because if we treated them not expediently fixing bugs like it was a deal breaker, then those bugs would get fixed. They would allocate resources to bug control, but we don't, right? We're slop enthusiasts in 2025. So we eat that. Did I choose minion? I treated this like Bolner was Bran. So annoyed at myself, but it is not. You completely agree? Yeah, it's just like ugh. May I suggest using Pokemon Go to explore your new city? You may suggest that. I need I think more time than I have to want to play Pokemon Go by myself. And yeah, the whales will buy anything. It makes the game worse. Not even just the whales, just the people. But like, I'm not even like that goes with just King Crush, but like, don't put it on just the whales. Like, when something bugs the game, I don't think that we should stop buying King Crush. I think we should stop playing the game. Like, when, not because I'm not just talking about this bug. I'm not upset specifically about King Crush bugging this board. I'm upset that when something like this happens, it always stays in the game for months. That's what frustrates me. Like, it's annoying to me. Like, I'm annoyed at Blizzard for not doing it better. I'm annoyed at players, including myself, for continuing to enable them to ignore quality, because we just keep playing. Like, if we didn't play buggy games, they would make games that aren't buggy, but like, this generation plays buggy games just fine. We just want slop. Give us that slop. So yeah, not that we want slop, we're fine with it. We're just like, slop, all right, we'll take that slop. It's better than having nothing. Might as well have some slop. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, and the answer is not the right thing. There's no justification for the way that I did that, but I was watching Reno one time and he was like, now I'm forced with this horrible decision to either make a suboptimal play based off of what I've already done, or make a worse play to cover up the fact that I've made a misplay. So I went with the former this time. But it's funny, you know, like you do a misordering and you're like sometimes still doing what you should have done initially before the order is the right thing to do, but you feel compelled to keep making a terrible decision because you've already screwed it up. You don't want to admit it. You usually hide your shame. I do too, but this time I opted not to. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying not to do that. Alright, this will solve all my problems. Except for the ones that it doesn't solve. What was my last battle cry? Oh, is it going to tell me? Oh, I don't want that. That's stupid. That is a juicy Zephyrs. Look at him. How juicy he is. Jason Gamer, thank you for becoming a member. Invader Ultimate, is that the big one? Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I needed that. Stop it. That's like my perfect answer to what you've got going on over there. Why do all my opponents hit the nuts all the time? This game would be better if we all just bought the cosmetics from the in-game store. True. True. I was thinking about doing this. Oh, I still could, so I will. Oh, I could also just blow up Zephyrs. I'll blow up Zephyrs. That's better. Boop. That makes me want to wait on freezing this one. I think we're going to beat this big shaman, by the way. I have modest faith. Well, sad I didn't freeze that, but I think it'll work out just fine. It'll work out. Oh, yeah, see? Well, there you go.
I see you've brought guests.
My awakening brings a new age.
My awakening brings a new age. Pray to your bungus so that your spagoo can go up my nose. If I play this now and it's Yell, I just explode, right? So. Oh my goodness. I miss the strength totem, chat. Changing this back was a terrible idea. Changing it to the strength totem was a phenomenal idea. If they were going to change something, it should have been searing totem. It should become strength totem. I don't know. Why did they change it back? Because they were doing a 10 years of Hearthstone year and they wanted to have the original totem for it. And they didn't take it away again because I don't think that they saw it being a... I don't think they thought they would gain much by doing it. That's my guess. But yeah, they didn't bring it back because they thought that that was a better totem. They brought it back because 10 years of Hearthstone, they were bringing a lot back. Ask Nox what she wants to watch, and I bet that does well. All right, I'll try that. Nox, what do you want to watch? Top of your head. Don't invent something. What would you get excited about? The Raptor Carnassa deck? Alright. I'll try a Raptor Carnassa deck. Someone else suggested that earlier. It wasn't you, was it? Maybe it was you. I don't know. No, it wasn't you. Someone else suggested that earlier. Who was it? Big Sandwich suggested it. Yeah. Raptors and Carnassa. Alright. That's what I'll play next. Ba 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 ba. What flavor of druid is my opponent? What your opinion doing? Oh, what is my opponent doing? Yeah, I don't know. They're out there just doing it. They're doing it real good.
Is no excuse for bad manners.
Guess I'll take that. You can have that because I'm not giving you the other two. Okay, well. There's that. KVLT. Thank you for the red, KVLT. How's the KVLT stream? You should start streaming some euchre now that you're a Michigander. What is euchre? Is that some kind of spaghetti? They changed Murmur to once per turn, right? Did they keep him at 7 or did they give him back to 6 at least? Don't know euchre. Oh no. Oh no, another classic Marshy fail.
Who knows what secrets
Another classic fail.
time has come? This road
Alright, got the Renethal. It's pretty good. It's pretty good if you ask me. Is that a trade situation or a face situation? I don't know. Trick taking card game and you pronounced it correctly too. Hey, look at me go. Euchre is a card game popular in the Midwest. Is it a trading card game or is it a whatever? Every Midwesterner is born knowing the rules to Euchre. Oh, okay, well. What's the Californian equivalent of that? Like, what do we do in California? Eat paste. I don't love my options here. I feel like it's Brawl. This is unironically a little annoying. Guess I'm brawling.
I suggest.
Oh, you know what? Would I have taken Shadow Word Ruin if they'd offered it to me? Probably wine tasting. I have gone wine tasting exactly one time in my entire life, and it was last week in Michigan. Midwest is known for euchre, cornhole, and corn. I have played cornhole since I've been here, but I also played cornhole when I was in California because my cousins like cornhole. I don't really care for cornhole. It's all right. I do like the Michigan version better, like, you know, how I've played it here better, because over here I get to drink while I do it. It makes better. Alright, what's my opponent doing? Am I dead? I don't want to be dead. Why do they have so much mana? Oh my goodness, I'm so dead. Chat. What are they doing to me over there? What could I have done? Could have played Ziliax that turn. I guess I should have. I don't know. But is Parrot Sanctuary even good? Why did I keep that? Every single time I am underwhelmed with Parrot Sanctuary. It feels like it's 2 mana, it makes my cards cheaper. I should keep it, right? Because, you know, Wild Growth and Incanter's Flow and stuff like that, you know, it's good to keep it on 2.
I see you brought guests.
I am constantly underwhelmed with Parrot Sanctuary. You have to use it 3 times before it's cheated mana. You know, I got into dancing, have been for the past 2 years, and I want to bite my balls off because I didn't start when I was 14 and I could have. Everyone has regrets. Don't let them get you down. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you. Has anything made me want to bite my balls off? I don't know that I've ever been that mad at myself. When I was in high school, I had a job where I had 2 coworkers say they were going to at 30 because you are basically dead after 29. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Despite being so tired, I can see it in your face. Your cheeks are red and your eyes are watery. You are still here. Hey, I'm 27, only just now. I'm starting my medical education. Godspeed, Naxara. Godspeed. Power to you. Power to you. Did I tell you guys already about I was talking to a coworker about Marvel movies, and the original Spider-Man came up, and he wasn't born when it came out. That's so crazy to me. I've talked about it before. I know I have.
Nobody move.
Chat. Stop telling us things in play. Papa, I think you are deliberately saying obnoxious things for the sake of the bit. I think. But I've grown tired of it. So I'll see you tomorrow. 4, 5, 10. Okay. How's the priest now? Is she strong? There's some okay priest decks. Die Lab Tech Man, thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Oh, hey NHL, how you doing? Am I winning? I'm winning exactly as much as I am, which is some. Not sure what the play is here. It could be coin Snow Flurry, Snow Bungus. Could be coin Zephyrus Ruin. I think coin Zephyrus Ruin just ends this game, doesn't it?
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, I could have used this. I forgot about it. Unlucky. Can you use Parrot and save the coin? Yes, Parrot Sanctuary. Yes, I should have. Except that now, like, the fact that I've used the coin means this still costs 2 the next turn, so. That would have been a factor if they'd played more stuff. Parrot doesn't keep Aftershocks at 2, meticulously planned. I did not choose not to Parrot Sanctuary because of activating the Avalanche, but I did think the coin will keep my, not Avalanche, Aftershocks, so I'll give myself credit on that one. Semi-meticulously planned. I have location, I do. I do have location. I do have location.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
I'm now officially excited to be done with this stream. I've had enough of you. It tickles me the Big Shaman location doesn't make the cut in this deck. Big Shaman. Oh, I mean, like, it probably does. I copied this deck from the internets and then I changed like 4 cards that I thought were stupid. Wouldn't Ruin keep Aftershock cheap? That's true. It would. It would. You got me there.
Predictable. Not impressed.
My duty fulfilled.
Looking for a standoff? Be careful, I'll poop in your pants. And there you go. Reno. Real. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ow. Well, here's this. I suppose what I should do first is this. But I've already done the order wrong. So, tis what it tis. I could have parried it and just gotten rid of them with the Reno, actually. Opponent is desperate to ignore that they've lost. True, it happens. Pardon the interruption, Mr. Boo. This message was brought to you by the Office of Men with No Hats On, but they really do wear hats quite often. What up, Phantom? I am very hatless today. Ba-ba-da. Make me play that twice, huh? See how it is. I see how it is. Don't think that I don't.
Not impressed. His hands now.
Do we exactly not win? That's unfortunate. Alright.
His reign
Wait.
ends now.
Chat. I saw it. Alright. Can I have credit for this? One time? Eh?
His reign ends now.
Hey, Gorvet. Got one. I got one. I saw one thing. All right. Great Sean. I'm up against the Great Sean.
Rise again.
Unleash the fire within.
Instead of the lesser Sean. We'll see how that works out for him. Warrior? What is Warrior? Reynold? I don't want any of this against Reynold. What do you want against Reynold? Doc Holiday? What was my most memorable stream? Okay, so like my head went to the time I pulled 3 legendaries in a pack. But like, I couldn't tell you what I was doing that stream. It must have been a new set. It's not like I don't really like contemplate that one. I think probably my most memorable stream is the one where we were playing Cthulhu Druid and we hadn't figured out that we'd stumbled across a banger yet. And like, you know, after winning a ton of games, Keith, you guys remember Keith Numbers? He just kind of pointed out how much we've been winning and is like, wait, I think you've stumbled across something real. And I was like, oh, well, maybe. I remember we raided Corvette that day, actually. And we had played him and beat him. He was on Ham buff Paladin. And he said that he had stuck it out to let us do the thing. And then his chat told him afterward that we'd already done the thing like 7 times. But yeah, that was cool. But even then, like, Cthulhu is more of a time that I remember than an individual stream, you know what I mean? Okay, here's a memorable stream. I don't know if it's my most memorable stream, but when I was in Scholomance, I was still like, did we die? Probably. I don't know. I hate this game. In Scholomance, Dark Lair had just come out, and I was in this headspace that if I didn't do viewer decks, I wouldn't have views anymore. All of my views were dependent on viewer decks, and so I never took a day off viewer decks, even though I kind of hated it. I didn't hate doing viewer decks, period. I hated feeling like I had to do viewer decks every second of a stream, you know what I mean? But Dark Lair was starting to pick up popularity, and it was so fun to me that I took off doing viewer decks 2 days in a row, and I had extreme anxiety about doing this. Like, not that day, but just generally. Like, it doesn't sound like a big deal when I say it out loud, but to me at the time, taking a day of streaming off of viewer decks and like playing a deck that I wanted to play was a big risk for me. You know, like I was stressed about it. So I loved Dark Lair. Like, that deck was so fun. Like, original, like all versions of Dark Lair up until the Demon Seed came out, I think were just killer. But that, like, the first version of Dark Lair, when it refreshed for 2 mana and like you just sat there doing actions and actions and actions, and decks didn't really do that yet. Like, we see those types of decks like pretty often, especially in Wild nowadays, but like at the time that was pretty new and exciting. So that's a memorable stream for me. Like, I was just having a blast learning Dark Lair, like failing and getting better every time. It's good. It's good times. When am I supposed to neophyte the Coastline Demon Hunter? Is now fine? Sealock's biggest sin will always be deleting Dark Lair. I know. So sad. Like, I am not a fan of Seed Dark Lair. I feel like it kind of trivialized the deck. I feel like it opened up Dark Lair as a deck to a populace who had not put in the time to play good, or play well, rather, like to learn it. It lowered the barrier to entry, so suddenly everyone could just play Dark Lair. Cult probably 3, Coin Sigil is pretty underwhelming. Cool. Regular Dark was Poggers. I think it's one of the coolest decks that have ever existed. I don't know. I loved it. It's a really sweet deck. I especially liked it in Dark Moon Fair. That's when I liked it the most. Well, they got lots of spells. Any minion that's gonna get trapped by this, though, is gonna be a 1 mana 2/1 or a 1 mana 1/1, right? So I think spell? I'm not sure if I'm happy or sad I missed old Dark Lair. I'm gonna say you're happy to make you feel better, but knowing you, Guapo, you would have loved that deck, so I'm sorry. Just makes it hard to get brutes down the turn if you coin Sigil, but holding it makes brutes pretty easy. Old Dark Lair was peak Wild. Yeah. It's pretty good. We didn't know how good we had it. Hey, like, you know, it was very dominant for a very long time, so it's not like I miss it. It's good times. Dark Moon Fair was awesome. I wish I really wish I was the type of streamer that I am right now during Dark Moon Fair, because my content would have been very different and I would have been less unhappy with the meta, because that was a really fun meta. I just was trying to play viewer decks during that meta and it didn't work because the meta was a little more oppressive. All right, my opponent has made a choice of all time. That is what I like to call a MartianBuu play. All right, that's what you do if you're MartianBuu. Old Sork was peak wild too. Real. In 2019, I played almost nothing but Quest Mage. I really liked Rise of Shadows Quest Mage. I spammed that into the ground. I think it's probably the single deck I've played the most at this point. Even still, I played so much of it. It was good times. I recommend it, or I would recommend it if you could play it, but you can't, because Twist doesn't exist. How cool would it be if Twist at least lets you go back and play old metas every month? How cool would that be? Chat, are we traders or are we facers? I feel like we're facers, right? Because like if things go wrong, we can do this into this. So yeah, we'll let them. All right, sweet. Well, you know what they say. I win.